What up, Simmons here. Here's my review for the new film that's been doing really well in the box office called Sound of Freedom. Now, Sound of Freedom is directed by this director named Alejandro Monteverde, and it's based on a very, intense true story here. It stars Jim Caviezel, who plays Tim Ballard, a former governor agent who embarks on a mission to rescue children from traffickers in Colombia. And it does plot centered around Ballard's Operation Underground Railroad and a anti-trafficking organization. I mean, really had no idea what this like. I never even heard about the movie before I saw the trailer and before I saw posters. But it was a surprise hit. It's been doing really well in the box office, making about 140 million in the U.S. against a 14 million budget. I was not really going to see this because for one, faith based movie. I just thought it was going to be another generic faith based movie. To be honest, yeah. But then I saw what it's about, and I'm like, okay, this I gotta check out. And it's an intense film. It's a good film, but it's not a film I could watch again. Of course, you got Jim Caviezel playing who who portrays the role of Tim Ballard. I thought Jim Caviezel was terrific in this movie. Really played the part really well. You also had Maria Sorvino was also in this. Um, you also had Bill Kemp, Kurt Fuller. Always really cool seeing him pop up on screen. Very underrated actor, by the way. Kurt Fuller appeared in stuff like Psych. He was in Anger Management with Adam Sandler. He's been in some really cool stuff. Always nice to see him, always popping up and stuff here. But yeah, this movie really showcased on how serious trafficking is. I'm trying not to say the whole word because I don't want to get demonetized or anything like that. So I'm trying to be a little calmer, but yeah, it's a really intriguing film. Definitely a surprise. I mean, the stuff that happened in this, I'm like, oh man, I'm so glad they caught these sickos. Watching stuff like To Catch a Predator, it is crazy to believe how many sickos are out there in the world, and this movie really shows it. I mean, yeah, it's a really intense film, but definitely an important movie worth to watch. Great performances. Like Jim Caviezel was terrific in this. I really thought he played his part really well. Always nice to see Maria Sorvino popping up and stuff. She was terrific. It's a really interesting film. Very intense, but interesting nonetheless. And definitely a movie that I think is definitely worth that should be talked about and should be watched. Let me know, guys. Did you have a chance to check out Sound of Freedom? If so, what story? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you even knew much about the true story this is based on? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy sign out.